Welcome to Machines Best HT. Today, we're embarking on an epic journey where colossal ships, with sizes so immense they seem impossible, are launched and transported through perilous paths full of challenges. If you think moving heavy loads is a daunting task, just wait until you witness these giants of the sea being unleashed from shipyards and splashing down into vast waters. Imagine a gigantic ship, stretching hundreds of meters long, taller than a skyscraper, slowly moving down the slipway. It's like an enormous steel whale, born from the earth, now preparing to be released into the ocean. Onlookers gaze at the sheer size of the ship, stunned, something that, if not witnessed in person, might seem like a myth straight out of Poseidon's stories, the god of the sea. The ship, weighing tens of thousands of tons, sluggishly rolls forward like a waking elephant. It slowly approaches the launch site, and you can feel the tension in the air. The crew stands by, beads of sweat trickling down their foreheads, eyes glued to every movement of the cranes and cables. Everything must be calculated with extreme precision, because even the slightest mistake could result in the steel giant not only damaging the dock but potentially causing an unimaginable disaster. But don't worry, the teams behind these projects have spent years studying and rehearsing to ensure everything goes off without a hitch. To truly appreciate the significance of launching a colossal ship, we need to go back to where these vessels are born, in the shipyards. These enormous shipyards are like small cities, where ships are assembled from millions of individual parts. Workers, like tiny ants, are busy welding, assembling, and fine-tuning every detail of the massive ship. Gigantic cranes, taller than 20-story buildings, gently lift steel blocks weighing hundreds of tons as if they were mere toy Legos. Once everything is in place, it's time for these ships to face their first great challenge: the launch. There may be nothing more impressive than the moment a massive ship is pushed into the water. For first-time viewers, this launch might resemble a giant airplane gliding across the water before takeoff. But instead of flying up, the ship slowly sinks down, becoming one with the vast ocean. Launching a ship isn't just a technical feat, it's also a dramatic and emotional moment. The entire process feels like an artistic performance, where every small movement is carefully planned, like a dance of giants. Imagine this: a ship, nearly the length of a football field, slowly glides down the launch rails. Everyone holds their breath, watching as it inches closer to the water, as if the ocean itself is opening its arms to welcome it. And then, the decisive moment. The ship, weighing tens of thousands of tons, suddenly picks up speed, sliding down forcefully and creating a gigantic wave, soaring high as if the ocean is shouting in celebration for its newborn child. Water splashes everywhere, creating a spectacular, unforgettable scene. Some spectators standing nearby have to step back, as the waves have drenched them from head to toe. Once launched, these ships don't just sit in the port, but must begin their journey to their destination. And this brings another challenge, moving a massive ship through narrow waterways, where cranes and tugboats work at full capacity to ensure the ship doesn't get stuck or collide with docks or surrounding structures. It's like a battle between absolute precision and the unimaginable weight of the ship. One of the most jaw-dropping aspects is when these huge ships are maneuvered through narrow canals or shallow waters, where even the slightest mistake could lead to catastrophic consequences. You could imagine these giant ships as massive tightrope walkers. One wrong step and chaos would ensue. But it's not all tension and seriousness. Occasionally, some humorous incidents occur, providing entertainment for the team engineers and workers. For example, there have been times when the ship slid down too quickly, creating a mini tsunami that sent nearby spectators running frantically to avoid getting soaked. Or when a 1,000-ton ship being launched suddenly came to a halt halfway, dangling between water and land, leaving the whole technical team unsure whether to laugh or cry. These moments don't just bring laughter, but also valuable lessons for those working in the shipbuilding and transportation industries. They remind us that no matter how carefully we plan, nature and unexpected factors can always throw surprises our way. In the end, what we see here isn't just massive ships, but also the intricacy, skill, and passion of the people who spent years crafting and launching them into the ocean. It's a long, challenging journey, but when the ship finally touches the water, it's a moment of victory. Not just for the engineers and workers, but for all of us watching, witnessing the wonder of human engineering. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to Machines Best HT so you won't miss any more incredible journeys with these giants of the sea.